Hi. Oh, no, let's do it again. Hi, this is Devoshmita, and I warmly welcome you back to my channel. Welcome to yet another episode of me yapping for absolutely no reason on the internet. Well, I want to show this off, so this is so unicorn coded. Anyway, back to the topic. The thing about school life is that like I say nothing, and I begin like the thing about school life is it is over before you can actually realize it. And although it sounds like a very cliche thing to say, my story is a bit different, and let me tell you all what exactly happened. Like yesterday, after the practical and viva was done, we were supposed to collect our admit cards, board admit cards, and my mother went with me. She went with me actually as a moral support because I was so tensed about the exam. Like, I need my mother with me all the damn time. Might just sound like a baby, but I do. And especially during my exams, I need her. And I'm so thankful to her that she's always there beside me without complaining, without thinking about her other commitments and priorities. Anyway, so my mother was there with me, and we both had to put our signature on my admit card and collect it. And just when we were standing in the queue to collect the admit card, so then I told my mother that today's the last day that I'm coming to school. And she said, "Yeah, your school life is over." And that's when it hit me. Like all these days, I was like, I cannot wait for school to get over. I cannot get like wait to step into the outer world. But right now, it kind of feels a bit melancholic because if you might have been watching my videos, you know that I shifted from ICSC to cbse after my 10 boards. And it has been a very good experience compared to the experience that I had in my previous school. And I really am grateful to the few handful of people who have been there beside me like throughout this last 2 years from my school. And the teachers have been exceedingly supportive, each and every one of them. Maybe like I will not hesitate to confess that maybe if I were in my previous school, I would not have got the amount of support and consideration that I've got from like recognition, appreciation, and motivation and inspiration that I've got from like my new school. And I will always cherish this last 2 years from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, that's when I realized. And then my mother was telling me on the way back that your school life is over, finally your college life starts. Yeah, hopefully if I get into some good place. Yeah, I'm very skeptical about my life outcomes. But yes, that realization has been intriguing me a lot. And I kind of regret, like I knew I would, because like I remained very serious and solemn all these 2 years. Like maybe I could have had some fun, maybe. Anyway, so that's when I realized that before you can even realize that school life is over, it's over. Because one day suddenly you were standing like in the queue for collecting your admit card, and then you realize that yeah, this is the last time that I'm standing in my school premises. Like I'm not gonna come here once again, and even if I have to collect my board's mark sheet, it's gonna be like collecting it from the office. So I'm not going to be standing in this classroom once again. So yeah, that was the realization, that was the story. Ever since the beginning of February, or say like from the mid of January, I have been overly stressed about my practicals and my viva exams. And they got over just yesterday, and yesterday was 12th February, and today is 13th February, which gives me just 10 days, meager amount of 10 days until my boards begin from 24th February onwards. And of course, the first subject is geography, and I haven't revised geography in a very long while. And anyway, we were talking about practicals. So, like, the thing is, I start talking about something, and then I keep on shifting topics one after the other. But yeah, so yesterday was my geography practical, and prior to that was my history practical another week back. And prior to that was psychology, and prior to that was political science and Bengali and English. So I really wanted to make a like a vlog kind of a thing, wherein I share with everyone like this is like how I'm preparing for my practicals. But guess what, I couldn't do it because 9 out of 10 times these days whenever I start recording a video, I do not finish recording the video, because I leave it midway and then I see, okay, my internal storage is like getting too congested, and then I delete it and it's gone. And although I would like to admit that I maybe I'm not you know fully accustomed to this, like making a long vlog kind of a thing, but let me just blame it upon the fact that I struggle a lot to find a proper placing position or whatever for my phone. Maybe things are gonna get better after like 5 to 6 months, like we never know, right? So fingers crossed. And yeah, but I really 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 am looking forward to sharing a video on how I prepared for my vivas for all the subjects and like practical exams of psychology and geography. But okay, this was the life update up till now. And how did my practicals go? They went all right. All right, I guess. I won't say like too good, because why should I jinx it? But yeah, it was all right. Like they were all right. And from today, like since my practicals got over yesterday, and now I feel I can fully dedicate all my focus on my revision. So today we are revising 2 chapters of geography, sorry, 2 chapters of psychology. Psychology 6 and 7, and maybe solve some questions or maybe not if we are not in the mood. Like everything depends on like how much I can consume, and then we shall do geography revision, because as I said, I haven't done geography in a very long while, and for now I am keeping aside every other extra thing which I was like actually studying or practicing, and I won't share whatever those extra things were, but I am keeping those aside. And maybe I'm not gonna even post anything more on my channel. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I do have gaps in between my exams, but maybe I'm not going to, like, just for 2 months I want to be solely focused on boards, because I don't want to be regretting it like some 6 or 7 months later, that Devoshmita, you could have done better, you could have utilized that time in a more constructive way. Like, not that I'm saying that recording myself and venting out, letting everything out isn't productive, but yeah, I'll just say, you know what I mean, because I know you don't know what I mean, and I'm not being able to clearly explain myself. But that is it. And I don't know, bye maybe. I don't know until when, but yeah, that's the update for now. Also, I overslept last night, for which I'm very, very guilty. Anyway, let's get back to grinding, because this grinding is what I'm going to miss someday very much. So, bye.